7 months ago, I helped Sean and his team at Crocodiles of the World move these two enormous American alligators into their new enclosure, and it was also the first time they were introduced to each other. Well, the happy couple got on extremely well and went on to surprise the team by not only building a nest, but also laying a clutch of eggs. So I'm here today to meet Daisy and Albert's babies. I can't believe it's been 7 months.
I know, it's flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah. Were you surprised to get a clutch so soon?
Yeah, to be honest, just the introduction and getting them living together with no squabbling would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But then for us to have witnessed them mating and then built a nest, laid eggs, the eggs becoming fertile, and then watching the development of the egg and finally hatchlings is a massive achievement for us.
So how many eggs did they lay?
We had 18 eggs. Of the 18 eggs, we had 13 that were fertile, and of those 13, 9 fully developed and went on to hatch, which is the ones that are here.
Is that quite usual in terms of numbers for captive crocodilians?
Yeah, I think it was her first clutch that she's ever had, so that's why there was only 18. She should be capable of laying up to 40 eggs. Of that, a certain number won't be fertile and won't develop. I think 9's a good number for her first time.
So we've seen some of your larger crocodilians feeding on Earth Unplugged before, and they're feeding on huge hunks of meat.
Yeah.
So what are you feeding these guys?
We feed these small little guys a variety of different insects and small pieces of meat. Mm-hmm. They're around 3 weeks old, so we can start to introduce meat from now on. But today we'll be feeding them waxworms. So all we do is just offer them down to them like this, and they take them off you.
Nice, you've done it. Right, let's see if we
Give
can
it a go.
Get them all fair and square. That is hilarious.
Now the next thing we're going to feed them is locusts.
Okay.
They're live in this bag, so we're just going to reach in, grab a handful and throw a couple of handfuls in there.
So I'm not using the tongs?
Not the tongs this time, no. Go on.
Okay. Ready?
They are.
They were certainly really hungry. I didn't think they'd eat that much.
Yeah, they're fed that every second day, that similar amount. So yeah, it's quite a bit of food for us to keep up with them. Yeah.
So I mean, what's the future for these guys?
Well, this is actually only the second time American alligators have been bred in a UK zoo. They're quite important for our own research to see how they grow and how they develop.
Yeah.
And also we'll be using them for educational talks and demonstrations. I mean, it's great for visitors that come here to see the entire life cycle from the baby alligators right up to the fully grown ones.
Okay, well, it's been an absolute pleasure as always, and thank you very much for having us.
Great stuff.
Yes, we can hear you. They're saying goodbye as well. Hi, I'm Maddie. Have you ever considered how you would move a giant crocodilian? This is Zoo La La, the big alligator move.
Okay, hang on, here we go. Yep.